Have you ever wondered how India's GDP growth has unfolded over the past decade? Well, allow me to take you on a journey through time, highlighting the significant economic milestones of this vibrant nation. In the fiscal year 2012 to 13, the Indian economy witnessed a slowdown, with the GDP growth rate hovering around 4.5%. Fast forward to 2014 to 15, a slight improvement was observed. The GDP growth rate reached around 7.5% due to policy reforms and a surge in foreign investment. The year 2016 to 17 was a year of upheaval. The infamous demonetization in late 2016 temporarily affected growth. However, the economy showed resilience, and the GDP growth rate bounced back to around 8% by 2017. Moving on to 2019 to 20, the GDP growth rate started to slow down again, hovering around 4 to 5% due to various economic challenges. Then came 2020 to 21, a year that will be etched in our memories forever. The COVID-19 pandemic left a severe impact on the economy, leading to a contraction of around negative 7.3%. But as they say, after the storm comes the calm. In 2021 to 22, India's GDP rebounded as the country began to recover from the pandemic, with growth around 9 to 10%. And in the current year, 2022 to 23, the economy continues to show signs of recovery, with GDP growth expected to be around 7 to 8%. Over the years, India has undertaken structural reforms in areas like taxation, with the introduction of goods and services tax, foreign direct investment, and ease of doing business to spur economic growth. However, challenges like unemployment, income inequality, and infrastructure development have been lingering, impacting sustained GDP growth. Notably, the services sector, particularly information technology and agriculture, have been the main drivers of India's economic growth. Moreover, it's essential to remember that India's GDP growth is not an isolated phenomenon. It is influenced by global economic trends, trade, and geopolitical factors. So there you have it, a snapshot of India's GDP growth over the past 11 years. It's been a journey of growth, challenges, and recovery. Remember, the actual figures and trends may vary, so it's always important to refer to the most recent data for precise information. And with that, we conclude our journey through the past decade of India's economic growth. Until next time.
Have you ever asked yourself, what can I do to make my community better? It's a question that many of us grapple with daily. In a world filled with challenges, we often find ourselves seeking solutions. Solutions that not only address our individual needs, but also those of our community. We yearn for a brighter future, a future where our actions today shape the world of tomorrow. Often, we look to our leaders for these solutions. We wait and hope for change to come. But today, I pose a different proposition. What if the change we seek lies within us? What if, instead of waiting for others to act, we take the reins and become the architects of our own future? The power of change is not confined to the corridors of power. It resides in every one of us. Each of us has the potential to drive positive change in our local communities. Our strength lies not in our individual abilities, but in our collective action. It's time to move beyond empty promises and take action. We need to focus on grassroots initiatives, community involvement, and real solutions that work for each and every one of us. The power to affect change lies in our hands. Imagine a future where we work hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, to build a brighter future for our community. A future where we are not just passive recipients of change, but active participants in shaping it. To summarize, the key points are: firstly, the power of change lies within us. We have the potential to drive positive change in our local communities. Secondly, we need to move beyond empty promises and take action. We need to focus on grassroots initiatives, community involvement, and real solutions that work for all of us. Lastly, we need to work together to build a brighter future for our community. We should not just be passive recipients of change, but active participants in shaping it. So, let's not wait for others to make a difference. Let's become the leaders who drive positive change in our community. Together, we can make a difference, win elections, and create a better tomorrow. Thank you for believing in the power of change and the strength of our community. Remember, the future is in our hands. Let's seize it.
Have you ever pondered over the question, What if the youth of today took a more active role in politics? What if the youthful energy, innovative ideas, and the burning desire to create a better society were infused into the political arena? Imagine a world where a young individual rises above the fray, not just to participate but to make an indelible mark in the sphere of politics. This is not a mere figment of imagination. It's the story of a young person who dared to venture into the tumultuous world of politics to make a difference. This individual, who we shall call Alex, was not born into a political dynasty. Alex was a regular young person, like many others, grappling with the challenges of unemployment. Yet Alex had something that set them apart, an unyielding determination to bring about change. Alex stepped into the political arena, driven by the desire to tackle the pressing issue of unemployment. With a keen understanding of the struggles faced by many, Alex championed policies that prioritized job creation, skills development, and entrepreneurship. Alex's journey was not without hurdles. However, their youthful vigor, coupled with their unwavering commitment to their cause, allowed them to bridge the gap between the government and the aspirations of the people. Alex's story is a testament to the potential of youth in politics, a testament to the power of the youth to effect positive change. The story of Alex is not an isolated one. It's a clarion call to the youth of our generation, emphasizing the importance of their participation in politics. It's a call to action for the young minds who are aware of the societal issues, who understand the aspirations of our fellow citizens, and who harbor the desire to make a difference. Youth participation in politics is not just about making their voices heard. It's about taking the reins and steering our society towards a brighter future. The youth are the torchbearers of progress. They hold the power to break down traditional barriers, infuse fresh perspectives, and bring about forward-thinking change in our political landscape. The potential impact of youth participation in politics is immense. It's about creating a nation where the aspirations of the public are met, where jobs are abundant, and where the voice of the youth is a beacon of hope for a brighter tomorrow. Hence, the youth of today must embrace their role in politics with passion and dedication. Their active participation is not just a choice, it's a responsibility. It's a responsibility to themselves, to their fellow citizens, and to the generations yet unborn. Remember, the future of our society doesn't lie solely in the hands of the leaders of today. It's also firmly rooted in the hands of the youth of today, the leaders of tomorrow. The story of Alex is a shining example of the difference one young person can make. Now imagine what can be achieved if all our youth stepped up. The possibilities are endless. So here's to the youth of our nation, the torchbearers of progress. May they continue to inspire, to innovate, and to lead our society towards a brighter, more prosperous future.